Good morning.
Aimee and Robert, keto carnivore maniacs, ketovore maniacs.
Just maniacs.
Carnivore right now, really. I've still kind of been throwing around the idea of having a veggie food, but I really want to do it not this month.
Well, I cheated. I had like 5 blueberries yesterday.
Nightmares.
They were frozen and I put them in my lemonade. Yes, which was just water and a little bit of lemon.
Real one.
Yep.
You gotta say it like that because it's actually a little.
Yeah,
bottle
I
that's
know.
named
Real lemon. I know. Fake lemon. Real lemon. I don't know.
But did you lose?
Yes. 2 or 3 pounds.
Nice. I was down to 192.4, which is what I was way back then. So I'm on the downward, which is good.
I'm at pre-Mike weight.
Yeah, because you gained 25 pounds with me.
Yep. So yeah.
Pretty amazing. We both stayed up too late last night, and I'm very sleepy. Robert's discombobulated.
We enjoyed the time with the kids, but
Oh my god, we had so much fun last night. And I have a video of it. I might add it in here, like right now. We made a desk, including drawers. I've never made drawers before, so that was fun. It was one of those where it's got the bag of tools and pieces, and slot A goes into tab B and all of that stuff. So
I believe it started with
oh yeah.
With board O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's really no rhyme or reason to the lettering and numbering of the situation. Like there was no D, there was A2, B, C2, and O, and K. It was so random. It was so strange. I'm not really sure where they came up with the letter system that they used, but it entertained us a lot. And I got to show Mike and Sam how to do one of those box put-togethers, build your own desk situation.
And read directions.
Well, and if you've ever used one of those, even down to the screws, they usually have a picture of the screw that you have to put the screw right up next to confirm that it's the right screw. And we actually ran into a few situations where the screw was the wrong screw, and so
it was a little screwy.
Yeah. Took apart a few things and had to put them back together because they didn't fit right. I've tried to explain to them that every hole on this particle board has a purpose, and if you don't put it into the right spot, then it's wrong. So, but it was fun, and Sam ended up helping too, so it was me, Mike, and Sam. Robert just sat and played a game and let me have my time with them. And I even asked Sahara not to help, and she didn't help either. It was perfect. So
she kind of does that sort of stuff for a living.
That is her job at Target, is to put that stuff together. So she was like, I can do that. I'm like, no. And she really did let me. So I was really happy for that. Because that was part of the present, as I wanted to spend some time with him. He was a mess, like he always is, but it was a lot of fun. But today, I'm very tired. Very tired.
And it's another foggy, misty morning.
Yeah, it was so cold this morning.
Even the dog complained about it.
She came back really pouty. She did not go to the bathroom. Well, it's I don't know if you guys have these in your city. I'm sure you do, but it's big trash pickup week, and so there's all kinds of junk out on the curbs, and that just distracts the crap out of her. She can't.
She does sniff everybody's stuff.
Yeah, she cannot function unless she smells everything. And it becomes an issue because it's like, I just want you to focus and go to the bathroom before my toes freeze off. Oh, and I usually tell you it's 34 degrees outside right now. And
woohoo!
And misty, yeah. So everything's wet, everything's cold. But she normally, in the amount of time I was out there, which was a good 30 minutes, I took her to all of her favorite spots to poop, and she just was having a good time. At one point, she looked like she might, and then there was a moment. So, we are day 6. It's the 6th, right?
I think so. No pop quizzes. Yes, today's the 6th. Tomorrow's the 7th.
Alright, yeah, just 3 days the 7th.
We have plans for
Yes, we do. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to go to a feel about flipping houses. Robert's very interested in this, and so that's what we're doing.
Learn what the catch is.
Yeah. Listen to some high pressure sales.
They're spending too much money on their advertisement for there not to be a catch.
I meant to ask Sarah that question about the reserve thing. If you get it, will you take a picture of it, Sarah? Please let me ask her about it.
Yep. Well, I also have our tickets that have it on there too.
So we'll do that tomorrow. Tell you how it goes. It's not something that we're doing tomorrow, as in let's get started, but more just want to learn.
Look, information is power, and so anything that you're interested in, just go ahead and learn everything you can about it before you start. A lot of people, get an inkling and they jump right into things, and then they learn that there's a lot more involved than they were aware of. Where I like to try to find all those nuances and things before I jump in. So,
Know as much as you can before you start blogging.
Because I guarantee you, once you make that step, you're going to find out a bunch of stuff you didn't anticipate.
It's just like owning a house, And as much as we've learned about owning a house and all the drama and everything that can come up.
Like the shower handle coming off of my hand this morning. Yep, so I get to fix the shower this afternoon.
I definitely think it did miss me some wrong. I'm pretty sure I did that the night before. Because I was like, okay, I'll end, because the girls, they end their shower cold. So I was like, okay, I'll end my shower cold, and I turned it, and instead of it turning cold, it turned off.
Well,
and so I think I just twisted it too much, so hopefully that's the deal.
I think I can replace the screw.
It was funny too. Another thing you always have to remember when you put together a table or a desk or anything like that in a box is it's much easier with an electric screwdriver. I will say this. I'm giving the kids kudos. As soon as I realized that I needed a screwdriver, I sort of thought we were screwed. But lo and behold, they had three.
They produced a bunch of screwdrivers.
No hammer. We used a lock to hammer in the little nails on the back of the little papery thing that sits behind the cabinet, like everything has.
Heavy duty trucker Mac lock.
Yeah, and it worked good. Yeah. And I used a wine bottle. That was entertaining because, of course, the inside of the bottom of the wine bottle was, concave. And so I had to just hit the edge of all the way around, and they were laughing at me because my eyesight is not what it used to be, so I'm more farsighted than I've ever been before, and I don't really know how to handle that. My brain isn't used to, doing that. And so just trying to keep my eyes and just on the bottle and the little bitty nail and hit it and move, and they were laughing.
And if anybody knows, they're little 1-inch finishing nails, so they're not big targets.
Not big. They're very small. So, but we got it done. The desk is complete. The drawers all look and work exactly like they should. So, I was proud. And he seemed really happy with it. There was a couple of times I wanted to give up, but I was like, I'd rather have the end experience and just less sleep. You know what I mean? And it wasn't 2 o'clock in the morning, which was nice because normally when we put a stinking desk like that together, it's 2 o'clock in the morning by the time we're done. So I thought we did it pretty good.
Yeah.
Record time, if I do say so myself.
And he was glad he didn't have to do that on his birthday.
Oh yeah, that was a great point because I was like, do you want to open your present now? And we finally were like, yeah, let's do it. And as we're working on it, he's like, I am really glad I did not open this on my birthday. This is not something that would be fun to do on his birthday. It's a completion thing, but it's not fun. I agree with him on that.
Yeah, it was satisfying.
Entertaining. Great work. Okay, Robert is going to drop me off at work.
Woohoo.
I am going to mainstream freebase my coffee. However I can get it into my body the quickest that I can.
Well, I heard that the most effective way to get the caffeine is a rectal shot.
Yeah, we're not doing that. That's the thing that will not be happening. So clearly I'm not that desperate.
Alrighty then.
But thanks for that idea.
Well, the skin in that part of your body is the thinnest and absorbs chemicals the quickest, which is not information that anybody really needs.
Or wants, also.
Well, there are a few people who want that information. But like it's dangerous.
This has gone a really dark place.
Yep.
I'm sorry, everyone. You know we love you. We'll see you later. Later.
Information is power.
Right.
You know?
Well, and that's my thing is, just back to exactly what we were talking about, and the fact that, hey, YouTube, we're having a conversation, and it's just important, and I want to talk about it. I feel I'm frustrated. I feel confused. I feel lost. I don't want to make a bad decision when it comes to my health. And I don't want to look back in 20 years and be like, dang, I wish I would have listened to that one person that told me not to do what I'm doing, because now I'm dealing with the repercussions of it, And so we're just discussing how to discern, what's best for you, kind of a thing.
All of the wonderful haters out there that talk about the diet you're doing is going to kill you.
And there's so many of them.
And you can find it
everywhere.
Yeah, and you can find it about any diet, though.
Yeah.
I can go on and find people that say vegan diet will kill you, and I can go on and find people that say any diet will kill you.
Yeah.
And so we're just discussing the fact that you can find information, especially on the internet nowadays, to confirm any bias you have.
And a doctor that will back it. Yeah,
Yep.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Is that, we in the keto community, we have Dr. Kim Berry, we have Dr. Bird, we have people that, and there's several of them. I'm not saying that there's not several, but then, I watched a video today with a doctor that believed in the vegan way of eating. There's a billion doctors that believe in the whole food plant-based diet, and it's even funny because when I'm doing my paperwork at work for my insurance, one of the things that you get special credit for is, do you eat a plant-based diet? Are you lowering your fat? Are you cutting meat out of your diet? Let's give you some credit on your insurance. And it's like, are you effing kidding me right now? Like, the diet that I'm on, my insurance would flip out if they knew I was on it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's completely against what the SAD diet is.
Yep.
And so it's very frustrating to not have a clue. I just feel like that, and I was telling Robert, we live in a world where YouTube is our knowledge base, our knowledge documents, if you will. And they're not. And that's a problem. Because, like you said, if everything has a chance to be tainted by somebody's belief system.
But that's the thing, though, is I know that it's a real problem. One of the problems with YouTube is anybody can post a video about anything and claim any side of it.
Yeah.
There's people posting flat earth stuff out there. But at the same time, any other option where you decide that, okay, we're only going to let the professionals or the masters post, then you get things like Wikipedia, where you get some guy that doesn't know what he's doing, but he's got a degree, and he posts the information and then locks it, and that's what everybody reads.
Yeah.
And nobody's aware that there's any fault to it.
Or
And so So I I prefer to let everybody talk, everybody have their opinion, and kind of take things into my own hands on who I'm listening to. But then that puts all of the responsibility on yourself for finding out and verifying that information.
Yeah.
If I act on a piece of information that I find online and I hurt myself, it's still my fault.
Yeah. Well, and a big thing right now in the system is anecdotal evidence. That's a really big thing right now. Because there's not as many studies like on the carnivore diet. You're not going to find 500 different studies on, 75 different groups of people that have all been tested with the carnivore diet. You're just not going to find it. I don't think you're going to find it.
There's no real money in it.
Exactly.
Nobody can patent the carnivore diet and meat, so there's no money in it, so nobody's going to study it. like I was telling her, I was like, the only chance that you're ever going to get anybody to have a carnivore diet is if the Beef Council or Tyson Chicken decides to do a study on it. And if they do, it's not going to be grass-fed beef, you know, so it's still going to be a skewed study. It's the same sort of thing with a plant-based study. I mean, yeah, you can do a plant-based study, but are you buying vegetables from all over the world, or are you picking vegetables from one particular farm?
Right. What does the soil look like in that farm? Has it been rotated? You know, all of these things. And even the fish. I mean, there's so many factors, and I think I'm just feeling really overwhelmed today. I have a headache. I've been watching a vegan doctor that's been, he claims vegan since the 80s. But all the videos that I've been watching about vegans turning carnivore or whatever couldn't even make it like 5 years. So
well, the other thing is he still discussed, even if it's the video that you sent me, he still discussed eating animal products on occasion.
So maybe he was more intuitive and mainly.
Yeah, and so he has on a plant-based diet and pushing vegan, but in the video it admits that he eats meat. And I'm like, okay, so what exactly are you doing?
So you're not really vegan, you're more plant-based.
Right. And so therefore, is that skewed? The idea you're telling everybody, yeah, I'm vegan, but I eat meat every once in a while when I need it. Well, did you bother to point that out to everybody that hey, if you're a vegan, you might need meat every once in a while?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and the thing that really upset me the most though was he made the comment that no one has ever sustained long-term health on a meat-based diet, ever. And I'm going, you might be a doctor in medicine, but you might also want to study some archaeology.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I know, and everyone throws the Inuits in there, and I get it. You know, that's a really hot thing to use as the excuse for why carnivore is okay. I guess my issue is I just want to be in optimal health, you know? And I don't want a bunch of people that have ulterior motives to tell me what or what is not optimal health. I just want somebody to be effing honest. And no one seems to be able to do that because they all have their own stupid agenda. I don't give a crap about your agenda. I'm sorry, I don't. I want my body to be optimal in every way, shape, and form. I want to live to be 170, you know? And eating crap that's going to kill me is not what I want to do. Okay.
Especially just not so you can sell a few commercials.
Yeah, I don't give a crap about your stinking commercials or your subscribers, to be honest. I mean, I love you guys, and I hope you know that, but I should stop. I'm frustrating myself. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.